settle in. We're going to see the highest level of play right in front of us. It's time for the NBA to get it started.
Now here's Hero. Here's Wiggins. He takes it in, and he jams it home with authority.
Oh, he can be such a powerful dunker. Wiggins that time with some force at the rim.
White for three. And it's Miami with a rebound. Victory eluded them last time in Chicago when they faced the Bulls.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow and closing out the shooters, and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
So it's Miami now. Chicago making their last shot. Here's Adebayo. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers. Yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
For three, Robinson drains the triple.
Such a gifted shooter. When Duncan Robinson rises up with that kind of confidence, man, he's a threat.
Ball looks over the floor. Rebound by Wiggins.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Up top, Hero, pounded by Ball. Wiggins for three, and again it's Miami from deep.
If Wiggins hits these three-point balls at a high clip, he'll become a much better player and more dangerous for this offense.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. We chatted about strategy against Andrew Wiggins, and coach put it simply. He said, quote, "We just got to stay on him at the arc on the inside. We can't let him give our defenders the slip." So the defense is going to try to stay as glued to the nimble Wiggins as possible for this one.
And Allie, thanks. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more. You know, he's 6'9". Brent, would you call Bam Adebayo a small ball center?
If you were standing in front of him, B.A., would you do that? I don't know if I want to do that. I want to ask Bam what he wants to be called, whether it's center or forward. It doesn't really much matter. This guy can play both ends of the floor and can dominate a game. He's got great strength, great length, and continues to grow his game.
Here's Adebayo. Chicago making their last shot. Hero on the wing, pounded by Ball, and it's in there.
How about Hero? Gets inside and finds a way to sneak up his shot and get it to go.
Pass to Buzelis. White against Robinson. Ball outside. Knocks down the triple. Ball's gotten his third basket of the night.
No hesitation from Lonzo on that perimeter shot.
And here's Hero. 1:21 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Adebayo. Again, the Heat score.
Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
Ball passes to Dosunmu. Outside White. The three is up. Another three for Chicago.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Ware. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Atlanta.
Yeah, but there's always this point where we got to look at where did he also impact the game. It was on the rebounding end of the floor. A tremendous performance there.
For three, Collins. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
Modern NBA, Zach Collins signed up for it.
Ball against Hero. And there's the foul. It's on Kobe White. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. 13 foul.
There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Adebayo up top from the high post. Again, the Heat score.
And really over the last couple years, Bam getting more comfortable in that mid-range, and we're seeing the results of his hard work pay off.
Here's Ball. Up and in on the layup. Ball's got 10 points in the game.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Up top, Hero. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. Bam Adebayo has been leading the charge for Miami. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Heat.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
Well, I like that they've also emphasized the three-point line. That's a big difference maker.
And let's take a look at Miami. Bam Adebayo is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Tyler Hero. Then it's Duncan Robinson. And it's Ware in at the center position. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Miami Heat. On Friday, they head back home to host the Indiana Pacers. And then Sunday, they'll be matching up against Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks.
And you know, for that matchup with Washington, that will be their fourth outing in this young season. Coach will want to have his team starting to build a rhythm by then.
All right, let's check in with Ali. Ooh, Andrew Wiggins taking flight.
And how about the acrobatics from Andrew Wiggins? Way up that time.
Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And that just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
Now here's Adebayo. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin.
Watch out when Adebayo gets vertical. That's a big Bam.
And Ball will bring it up here for the Bulls. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one. It's game 3 of a trifecta at home. Pass to White. Back to Ball. Launches it from deep. The swim move for 3. Oh, rejected by Wiggins.
Well done, Andrew Wiggins. If he can sustain that kind of energy on the defensive end, boy, he's an asset out there.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Now here's Ball. He's got 10. And here's Collins for 3. The rebound by Wiggins. Wiggins got 4 rebounds now. Robinson finds Adebayo. Another shot. Chicago grabs the miss. White for 3. They get it back. Kicks it out to Collins. Ball against Adebayo. Collins with a screen on Adebayo. 4 on the clock. The 3. And it's Collins with the 3. Collins has got 6 points.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Robinson for 3. Chicago with a rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds now. White with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. The swim move for 3. Buzelis. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And now just a 5-point Heat lead.
And as we're starting to see more of Buzelis, his coaches want more of that. Just impacting the glass.
Robinson can't hit. For Chicago, they've gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Well, Brent, the reputation of Duncan Robinson is as a shooter. He's added to his game.
A little bit, BA. It's still going to be shooter first, but Duncan doing a much better job of reading some of the double team in action coming at him to run him off the line. So that assist number, that's been growing. You love how eager Wiggins is to involve his teammates. That's a nice assist.
Collins a screen. To the wing on the left. Over Adebayo. Oh, and it's Collins. That time on the assist by Buzelis. Collins has got 5 points in the quarter. Adebayo with it. DeSumo picks him up. Here's Wiggins. Puts the move on. Oh, Wiggins with the silky touch at the rim.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Here's Buzelis. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And the defense has to offer more resistance. Can't let guys like Buzelis get this close to the rim.
Wiggins, no good.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Ball against Robinson. Back to Ball. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Official, and they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
Lonzo Ball, 2 shots. The play will be reviewed under NBA rules. 2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And the first one at the line is good. Well, Grant, the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away.
Now here's Wiggins. He picked up 15 in their last win against Atlanta. Where? That's good.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Hero against Ball. Kicks it out to Collins. Pass to Buzelis. Back to Collins. Ball outside. Collins passes to Ball. Here's Buzelis going inside. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Heat out in front. They lead by 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Watching them on the offensive end, they did a great job moving that basketball. There's no surprise in those assist totals, how they reflect it.
Now let's take a look and see. Thanks for joining us.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Boy, it's been quite a game for Lonzo Ball.
Hey, we didn't expect this. Not normally a big-time assist maker. He's done a great job moving the ball around.
You can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
They've got Williams, Josh Giddey out there with Kevin Huerter. Then there's Jalen Smith, and it's Vucevic in at center. That's the group for Billy Donovan, getting going here in the second half. Now here's Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Love it when Vucevic attacks with intent. He has the size and strength to dominate around the cup.
Got it. Well, Brent, as you know, finding success in the NBA is largely dependent on the situation.
BA, you're hitting the nail on the head. You can't get frustrated as a player, especially a young one that comes into the league and doesn't have an opportunity right away to play. You've got to work on your skills, stay confident, and at some point when you get your opportunity, whether it's the team you're with or in a trade, you're going to have a chance to show that you belong in the league.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Nikola Vucevic has seen a lot in his decade plus in the league, and he said the game has changed. Now you have centers that can pass, put the ball on the floor, make plays, and shoot threes, play like guards. And you can't get stuck in time. You have to be able to adjust.
Allie, he's certainly got the skill level. Rozier. It's hauled in by Herter. Chicago trailing here. For the lead. Hits the trifecta. Herter's got 5 points now this quarter.
No part of the perimeter is safe from Herter. He has all kinds of range.
When folks talk about Herter, you hear a lot about his movement, Brent. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
Davion Mitchell at the line for one.
But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Well, great start. Check that box. They've made their first 4 shots, guys, and the offense looking very fluid right now. Pretty much no one's going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention. All right, for this break, let's take a look at the teams that were the toughest to score against last year. In third, the Heat.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
Outside Mitchell. Drives to the hoop. That one drops for him. And now a 3-point Heat lead. The Bulls have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Vucevic, a screen on Mitchell. Here's Giddey. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And Giddey is just so clever at finding ways to the rim. Good at ripping through holes in the D.
Rozier against Herter. Outside Jaquez. Right side Love. Rozier against Herter. Rozier, the pass to Mitchell. Stolen by Giddey. Pass to Williams. Here's Vucevic. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Herter passes to Giddey. Smith right side. Takes a three. And it's Giddey missing. The Heat with the lead. And Brett, the Heat always looking to compete year in, year out.
Well, for good reason. This team takes a lot of pride in giving themselves a chance every year. And the way the front office conducts their business is they believe they can put together the type of roster that is going to go out there and take care of things to put them in position to be successful.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Merks, he's checked in for Miami.
First personal foul. First team foul. In for the Heat.
1:02 left in the third quarter. Stolen by Burks. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Ooh, the deft touch on the lob.
And that pass showing that team-first mentality from Jaime Jaquez.
From Pete Giddey. And it's Miami with a rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. And that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them. They get the rebound. And it's Love missing.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid it straight up and in.
Once Giddey saw his opening, he took advantage. I mean, defenders just could not keep up.
Outside Burks. Here's Jovic, covered by Smith. Rozier outside. That one falls.
In a tight game, They wanted to make sure of that possession.
Now here's Giddey. Here's Smith. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And as we finish the third quarter, and let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Setting the floor for the Heat. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Duncan Robinson. Then there's Tyler Hero. And it's Ware in at the 5, roaming the paint. It's Wiggins on the wing, covered by Smith. And Adebayo slams it in.
Big-time scoring explosion in this one from Bam. Didn't think he would have this kind of offensive impact.
So Chicago ends up going with a new group. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. He thinks they're still very much in this game, saying it's right there, but it's on us to take care of it. We have to make it happen, hoping to inspire his team here.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Collins, no good. Miami leading by 5. To the wing, right side. Here's Ware. No good with the triple.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Buzelis. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Just good, aggressive play by Buzelis, not shying away from some physicality inside.
The floater. Ball against Hero. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Heat lead by 5.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Collins a screen. The 3 from Ball. The rebound by Ware. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's Adebayo. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
There's Ball with a 3. And the three-pointer goes.
Lonzo with a nice job of staying shifty and seizing the opportunity when it opened.
Hero against Ball. Left side Robinson. Pass to Adebayo. And again, it's Miami converting.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Got a piece of it. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And he gets it to go. And now an 8-point Heat lead. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Miami.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
Well, they've been fantastic tonight, really enforcing giveaways and getting scores on the other end. I mean, you get a few more possessions like that, confidence grows, you win that turnover battle.
Shooting for Miami, Tyler Hero.
And so Hero nails both of them.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
The Bulls with another miss.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
2 minutes.
The Bulls trail by 10.
2 minutes.
Collins, a good look. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Where? That's good.
And there is some intelligence behind the passing of Adebayo. Not flashy, but making smart ones.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And you look at Matas Buzelis. Size, touch, feel for the game too, Grant.
Oh, B.A., he's a connector. We all love seeing those offenses where the ball doesn't stick. He's a guy who keeps things moving.
For 3, Robinson. Chicago with a rebound. Buzelis has got 7 rebounds in the game. Shot to stop the run. Collins, no good. Miami leading by 13. Here's Adebayo. Tries again, and he takes it up and lays it in. Adebayo's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Heat.
And of course, they really dominated in the paint tonight.
They obviously came in looking to impose their will, attack the heart and soul of that defense, and it led to a lot of good looks.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And with the win, the season series is tied 1-1. You have to love how competitive these games have been with 2 more left to play.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Bam Adebayo.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
Don't do anything silly, just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs. They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Just 5 to shoot. So no problem for Miami as they get the win.
End of the game.
Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one
Welcome you to the... Now we have a moment to look at how the blocks have been stacking up over the past several months for Goga Bitadze.
We're just not seeing that same fierceness out of him defensively these last few months. He's lost a little bit of that intimidation factor. He's not blocking as many shots, and he's not making the same impact on that end of the floor.
A look at the Magic starting group. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. And it's Bitadze in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Chicago, we've got White. Buzelis out there with Zach Collins. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Ball in at the point. So Stan, most teams right now still trying to capture that rhythm, that right rhythm. To coaches, I'm sure it's obvious who has done that and who is still struggling to get that rhythm.
Absolutely, Kevin. On a team-wide basis and on an individual player basis, you can figure out who really understands what's supposed to be happening on the floor. You can see when a team is flowing and everything is working together. But then the hard part is to be consistent with that night after night.
The first overall pick, and Stan, we have seen this kid, 6'10" Paolo Banchero. How impressive have you assessed his passing skill?
Well, Kevin, it was the thing that surprised me most about him when he came in the NBA. I knew he could put the ball on the floor and attack the basket, get to the free throw line, but he is one of the best big playmakers in this league, making the game easier for all of his teammates.
Wow, what a great asset.
You aren't kidding.
And here is Ball, following the three-pointer from Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to talk. Now, we spoke briefly about how critical it is to slow down Paolo Banchero. Coach said he can be a force on offense when he gets a couple to fall. The energy and effort from our guys has to be high if we want to contain him. We'll see if that team can contain Banchero out there, guys. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Ball against Suggs, and Ball slams it in.
Yeah, I just love seeing it. Ball put it on the deck, using those long strides to get all the way to the cup.
Wagner against Giddey. Now, here's Wagner. Guarded close.
Okay, two hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Here's Ball. It's hauled in by the Magic.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Puts up a three. And it's Wagner missing. Bulls trail by 3. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. And Stan, after a few down years, the Magic has been recaptured here in Orlando.
It sure has, Kevin. They've had great draft picks. They have a couple of young franchise cornerstones. They've got size. They've got guys who will continue to improve. This team's got a chance to be really, really good going forward.
Raw speed helps Suggs out there, keeping them ahead of the defense on the fast break.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout, looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Ball from long range. That's miss number 3 for him. Now 2 for 5 from the floor. Magic leading by 5, and they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Orlando.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
Banchero outside. 6 to shoot. over Buzelis. And it's Banchero missing.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
And 1:01 left to play in the first quarter. Ball with the bucket.
I'm a fan of how Ball uses that size inside. Excellent at getting his shot off close to the basket.
Now, here's Wagner. He had 27 points last game. And finished off by Wagner.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Back in 20. 22, the number 1 overall pick was Paolo Banchero. What do you think of his game?
You have to love his game, Kevin. I mean, handles the ball as a big guy at 6'10", makes plays for other people, scores, gets to the free throw line. All-star game in his second year, and on that team, he has really, really looked to defend. This guy's future is bright.
And their coach is another guy from the Seattle area, right, who has come on the NBA and starred.
There have been quite a few of them.
At the elbow, Buzelis. Suggs against Ball. And here's Collins from outside. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. Here's Wagner. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Wagner's got 6.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect...
And so it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope making highlights for Orlando. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic start in the second. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell-Pope. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards, and it's Vitadze in at the center, locking down the middle.
Yeah, that's a great find by White. He's such a clever and deceptive combo guard.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Giddey kicks the ball. And Collins now top the key. Pass to Giddey. Kicks it out to Collins. From deep three-point territory. It's hauled in by the Magic.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Suggs against White. And that one is good from Suggs. Suggs has got his second bucket of the night.
Look, Suggs knows how to assert himself inside. You give him a lane and he will attack.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Here's Suggs. Wagner outside. Back to Suggs. Lets it go from the wing. It's rebounded by Giddey.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
Collins, a screen on Caldwell-Pope. Here's Giddey. Kicks it out to Collins. Beyond the arc. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4. Stan, we've heard talk about players not heaving up a shot at the buzzer to protect their shooting percentage. Have you run into that at all?
Oh, Kevin, that definitely happens. Players are concerned about all of those numbers, shooting percentages being one of them, because they become a factor in contract negotiations. But they have to realize, number one, you've got to do what gives your team a chance to win. And number two, with all the analytics, teams separate out what they call heaves at the end of quarters.
Ball finishes with power, not just going for the layup, solid at throwing it down deep inside.
No one near Suggs as he lets it go. A three-pointer off the mark. Bulls trail by 5. Buzelis with the ball. Outside, White. Collins setting the pick for White. Outside Collins. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And after not making any threes in the first half, he now has 2 here in the second half. Let's see if he continue to add to that.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Franz Wagner grew up in Germany, but he says one of the reasons that I went to college in the U.S. was to learn a different mentality. The game is played more competitively, and talking trash is welcome. I had it in me deep down, but that brought it out more. That combination of styles has helped him to this day. Kevin?
Great stuff, D.A. Thanks. Banchero, that's good. Banchero's got 6.
And great attention to detail from Banchero on the play, making sure he's there to get the ball and send it back.
It's time now to look at the NBA's toughest defensive teams from a season ago. Fourth, the Magic.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
White the pass to Giddey. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And if he sniffs the rim, he's attacking. Giddey not messing around when he gets in close like that.
Ball against Suggs. 35 seconds left here in the second.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that ball?
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession.
Bulls ball.
There's 21 seconds left in the first half of the game. Outside, ball. Pass to Buzelis. Back to ball. Here's Buzelis. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Hello and welcome.
Take a look at Orlando. Like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out undefeated. And talking about our game involving the Magic, not a lot of separation here at the half.
I like their follow-through on the offensive end.
And that concludes halftime.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Nice game, great performance by Lonzo Ball.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
Trey Jones out there with Kevin Huerter. And it's Vucevic, then it's Williams. And it's Smith in at the 4 slot. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Jones. No good. That would have tied it. Orlando leading. You know, Stan, I've always thought that your path, kind of like Billy Donovan's, going from the college game to the pro game, both enjoying success, very, very similar paths.
Except for one thing, Kevin. Billy could actually play. I couldn't. So, you know.
Well, you're not being fair to yourself now. Come on.
Billy was a great college player. And I think, Kevin, Billy Donovan's the most underrated coach in the NBA. This guy's a surefire Hall of Famer, back-to-back national titles in college, and then you look at the consistent success he has had in the NBA with teams. This guy is as good as anyone in the country, heck, anyone in the world coaching basketball.
Well, and it's a great finish!
Oh, my. Well, Anthony's showing us the spring in his step.
Vucevic is screen on Anthony. Here's Carter, and he makes good on the layup. Carter's got his first points of the night.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
I'm not sure if anyone on the team has the green light from there. Definitely not him.
Well, that's the shot where if you make it, everything's fine. But if not, you're going to hear about it.
Anthony, the pass to Carter. Now Harris. Nothing on the board. That one goes in.
Gary Harris.
And the Magic lead by 2.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Carter against Anthony. Carter dishes to Williams. That's to Vucevic. Carter outside. Herter setting the pick for Carter. Now here's Herter. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Black the pass to Harris. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by Herter. Bulls have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's Vucevic, and the shot goes down. Vucevic has got it all tied up now for the Bulls.
Boy, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
A nice shot by Harris.
Well, he's a bigger guard at 210 pounds. Harris can mix it up in the paint.
Carter up top, covered by Anthony. Pass to Herter. And here's Vucevic. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. To the middle. Here's Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
Yeah, and Isaac, he just makes dunking look easy and has an incredible reach and quickly gets up off the floor to throw that one down. A moment now to see the numbers for Anthony. How he did last season. Averaged about 11 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Well, he's found his groove. He isn't forcing anything, and he's making the most of his chances.
And Anthony gets it to go.
Yeah, with a quick first step. Anthony can get to the rim in a hurry.
So, Stan, we have a second-generation player in front of us, and next to us is dad. Cole Anthony, he has his dad's gift, don't you think, for passing the ball?
Yeah, Kevin, and a lot more scoring gift than his dad had. You know, and the thing I love about what Cole has done, though, I respect so much, is he's accepted that role coming off the bench, and he's been such a great weapon for them.
And here is Anthony. He has 6. Carter pulls it in. Bulls trail by 3. Herter kicks to Carter. There's 39 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Herter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Working his way from scout to head coach, Jamal Mosley was a longtime assistant under Rick Carlisle. He has paid his dues, Coach.
Yeah, and Kevin, I really admire the guys that put in the time, as you say, pay their dues, and get themselves ready for when they get the opportunity. There's a lot of outstanding younger coaches in this league, and Jamal Mosley's as good as any of them.
Yep, I would agree. 6 on the shot clock. Black kicks to Harris. Crafty move, and the basket good. A bank shot that time. Harris has got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, look, if he misses that shot, coach might think of benching him. He's pretty fortunate he got that one to go.
It's deflected. The shot missing. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Let's take a listen to a recent huddle from Coach Bill.
He's done a great job moving the ball. Let's keep...
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. A post pairing, Isaac and Carter Jr. Cole Anthony is out there with Black. And it's Harris in at the small forward position. And that one is good.
Well, Anthony is going to see those gaps and exploit them. He's got good vision.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. Coach told his players, hey, they're feeling the pressure over there. Keep pressing, keep fighting. They're starting to crack. Now let's get this game even, guys.
Thank you, David. Wagner outside to the inside. It's stolen by Buzelis. And now ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
How about the focus here from Ball on offense? Constantly looking for ways to score. Feels like he can get any shot he wants.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting for... And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
Shooting for Orlando, Jalen Suggs, taking 2 shots. The play will be reviewed under NBA rules. The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
Hey guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that, put so much pressure on the defense.
And finish off by Wagner.
Well, with his size and athleticism, it's not hard for Wagner to get up there.
The Bulls have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Ball, the pass to White. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Orlando leading. Banchero finds Wagner. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's Banchero. Rebound by the Bulls. Right side, Collins. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
White looking around. And he drops in the layup off the glass. White's got the game tied up here for Chicago.
And wow, what a time to tie this game up, guys.
It took a while, but they've chipped away, and now it's anyone's game.
Back to Caldwell Pope. 5 to shoot. Tries again. And he sinks the layup.
Well, look, they needed that one. Tremendous leadership by Caldwell Pope in an important situation.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That's his third foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Outside, White. Driving in. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Important points right there from White, showing he wants more responsibility over time.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left here in the fourth quarter. Banchero, and finished off by Banchero.
Paolo Banchero living up to those lofty expectations. A great young player.
Ball pitched to Collins. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Magic have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Banchero looking around. That's good from Wagner on the assist from Banchero.
Well, no surprise, Wagner is becoming a guy they can go to in big spots.
Ball with the bucket.
And Ball is not going to back down in these moments. In fact, he embraces being the man when it's a big possession.
Wagner kicks to Banchero. It falls for his 5th field goal tonight. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Used to these big moments from his college days. Banchero's heartbeat should stay low here.
Here's Ball. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's on front. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We have to now review the personal foul in question.
First personal foul. 4th team foul.
Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
What's up? He knocks down the clutch free throw.
Yeah, big play on the front end to finish, despite getting hacked there, and big on the back end to hit the free throw.
Wagner outside. Over Giddey. Banchero outside. Back to Wagner. It's rebounded by Giddey. And Chicago has possession. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Collins kicks to Giddey. It falls!
And I love going to Giddey there at 6'8" with his skill. Josh can get that one off anytime he wants.
Give yourself a round of applause.
Now, here's Suggs. Looking to get it going. Yes!
Get up, Jalen Suggs. This guy also a terrific football player in high school.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now.
We are
9 seconds left in the fourth. In the corner, it's Buzelis. It's good!
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
And that one falls to Collins.
Big-time free throws there. That could be the difference. It forces them now into a three-point attempt.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until
Now we have a moment to look at how the blocks have been stacking up over the past several months for Goga Bitadze.
We're just not seeing the same tenacity from him on the defensive end lately. He hasn't been blocking as many shots over the last few months, and I think it's made him a little less intimidating under the hoop.
So a look at our starters for Orlando. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell-Pope, and it's Bitadze in at the 5. And for Miami, they've got Tyler Hero. Bam Adebayo is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Duncan Robinson, and it's Ware in at the 5 spot. And the Magic surprising many league-wide, Clark, with how they've broken through.
And the way they're winning, I might add. I mean, rugged physical defense is their identity and calling card. Not necessarily what you expect to see from a young team, B.A.
Tell you what, off the drive, Suggs vertical, really something to behold. Good luck trying to stop this guy when he comes at you like that.
Now here's Hero. His last outing, he had 24 points. And Caro with it. Hero picks him up. And Wagner gets it to go on the assist from Banchero.
Wagner will battle you inside now. He's not afraid to embrace and even initiate contact.
Hero, the pass to Adebayo. The fader. And again, no good by Miami.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Just moments ago, Eric Spoelstra and I were able to chat. I asked him how he plans to slow down Paolo Banchero, and Coach told me, look, he's an all-star, so you've got to guard him with your whole team. He's big, he's strong, he can punish you down low, but he's also quick and has the ability to beat you on the perimeter. We'll have to be disciplined tonight, B.A.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Now here's Adebayo. His last outing, he had 20. Outside Robinson. No good on the triple.
Not an ideal start for them. Still looking for their first field goal after 4 misses.
Wagner finds Suggs. Back to Wagner. 6 to shoot. Off target with the 3. The Heat have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Outside Robinson. Adebayo from long range. It's rebounded by Banchero. Orlando leading by 4. Down low. Here's Wagner. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Good decision that time by Wagner, taking it straight line to the rim. The defense had no chance to stop it.
To stop the drought. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Now here's Suggs. And he lobs it up. Still very early, Clark, with some teams off to a blistering start.
Well, my motto, Brian, is that you can enjoy it and should while it lasts. Everybody's going to hit some air pockets and turbulence at some point. It's how you navigate that determines the outcome of your season.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Caldwell-Pope, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And with the leaping ability that Caldwell-Pope possesses, he knows when to bounce to the rack and throw it down.
It's Adebayo, high post, and stolen by Banchero. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. Here's Suggs. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Now here's Hero. Yet to see a basket. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
Yeah, busting his way inside. Hero making sure he kept moving toward the hoop.
The 3 from Suggs. Sinks it from distance.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Spins. Wiggins passes to Adebayo. Where? Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings.
To the paint. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Wiggins finds Adebayo. There's the triple. Unable to get that one. The three from Banchero. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Boy, a very convincing performance from the Magic so far.
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
On the court for the Magic, the backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell-Pope. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. And it's Bataze in at center, filling out the middle. Clark, we know how great Wagner is offensively. He's a plus defender as well.
You know what? I think he takes great pride in being a versatile, high-level defender. I mean, he focuses on that and gives great effort there. Offense comes relatively easy. He's got a great skill set, good size and mobility. But the defense is where he's really focused on excelling, and he's doing it.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Paolo Banchero grew up in Seattle playing pros every summer, and that gave him a huge leg up in the NBA. He said, quote, "They'd always tell me it's not as hard as you think. You just have to be focused and locked in." That's what led to me having that demeanor. Brian?
The 2023 Rookie of the Year, Allie. He hit the ground running. And Grant, the Heat, last season, retiring Udonis Haslam's number 40.
Yeah, he played his entire two-decade career in his hometown of Miami. And for all of his contributions on the court, what he meant to this organization off the floor was just as important.
Wagner. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Wagner's gotten 4 this quarter.
And Wagner is a very efficient scorer in the painted area.
It's Adebayo with the drive. Count it. Good.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Orlando leading by 12. On the wing, Suggs. He's guarded by Hero. Back to Suggs. Outside, Caldwell-Pope. And that one's good.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
And so Hero will bring it up for the Miami Heat. From deep three-point range, Orlando grabs the miss.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. It was maybe a step out of his range.
Now here's Wagner. The kick out to Banchero. Suggs outside. Here's the three. And Hero grabs the board. Heat trail by 14. Here's Robinson. Pass to Wiggins. Fires the three. Can't get it. 0 for 3 in this one. For Orlando, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Banchero. Adebayo grabs the board. Miami's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And also the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
Absolutely flying. Look at Suggs using those hops to jam it home.
Pass to Adebayo. Launches it. Sends it home from three-point land. Adebayo's got 7 points in the game.
And, you know, even though he's not a lights-out shooter from deep, the defense still has to be more aggressive there.
Knocks it loose. Stolen by Hero. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Wiggins for 3. The shot that time not on target. Orlando leading by 10. Pass to Caldwell-Pope. connects from downtown. He has 7.
That is a shot he loves. KCP, very accurate from the corner.
Crafty move, and Adebayo slams it in.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
Now here's Wagner. Give him 8 points now. Banchero outside. Tries the spin move. Back to Wagner. 5 to shoot. From deep three-point land. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. Hero outside. The 3. It's rebounded by Batase.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Here's Banchero. Bumped and finishes. Great stuff from Banchero.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
Wagner with a steal. On the break. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Here's Ware in his last outing with 12 points. Orlando with a rebound. Batase's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Over to the left wing. The 3 from Banchero knocks it down from distance. Banchero's got 7 points.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks. Look, I know he wanted to answer with a 3 of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
And so it's the Orlando Magic, a sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Please represent the center court.
It certainly hasn't been as competitive as we hoped it would be.
Shaq's already falling asleep over there. Wake up, man.
Yeah, we have.
And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Magic.
We knew they wanted it.
That does it for halftime.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Jalen Suggs with a strong contribution so far in this one.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Terry Rozier is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Jaime Jaquez. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Jovic in at the 4 slot. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Well, Clark, playing time is so difficult to come by. So what's the best way to stay ready if you're on the end of the bench?
Yeah, that's a good question, B. I never experienced that as a starter in the short career that I had in the NBA. With all the travel, I think you just got to make a commitment to get in the extra work between the few practices that you have. So it's really being self-motivated as an individual to be professional and anticipate that you're going to be ready if your number's called.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
This Magic team is making moves in the East. Star forward Paolo Banchero said, "We're a lot more competitive. We know we're talented. We can play with anybody, and we've proven it. Just one game at a time." Brian?
Got to take that simple approach. A team on the rise, Allie. Thank you.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down, hard, and simple.
Black passes to Isaac. It's picked off. And they're on the break. Here's Jovic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jovic has got 4 points in the quarter.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
Well, after a decade of uncertainty, Magic fans now have a lot to cheer about.
This is the most optimism they've had around the team since the Dwight Howard era. And it centers around their young star, Paolo Banchero. He is going to be a force for a very long time.
Isaac with the steal. Carter with it, now guarded by Rozier. And there's the whistle. That'll go on Terry Rozier. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Harris down low. Jaquez covers. Really left him alone that time. Anthony's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Prepared to let it fly. Anthony was just waiting for the rock.
There's a screen by Love. Rozier, the pass to Love. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Anthony. Harris outside. Isaac outside. Back to Harris. 4 on the clock. Doesn't go that time. Love with the defensive effort. Rozier left side. Mitchell against Anthony. Mitchell, the pass to Rozier. Left side, Jaquez. And that one, good.
And after a rough first half, they're finally finding a nice groove here.
Pass to Isaac. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And this is what the schedule looks like for Miami. On Friday, they'll defend home court against the Indiana Pacers. And then on Sunday, they'll be matching up against Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks.
And that game against the Wizards is going to be game number 4 for them during the start of this NBA campaign. They'll want to get off to a hot start for the year.
Love a screen on Anthony. And Mitchell puts up a deep 3. Misses the deep 3-point attempt.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Oh, stolen by Harris. Carter inside. Love's there. Anthony, the pass to Harris. Here's Black. Orlando again missing.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
Rozier can't get it to go.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Here's Isaac. Pass to Black. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Harris, a screen on Mitchell. Here's Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
Anthony going up top. Don't let his size fool you, folks. Cole's got some hops.
Offensive rebound. Love. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
And so it's Orlando liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point. And meanwhile, Eric Spoelstra rallying.
Trust each other. Let's get that ball moving.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Orlando, on the wings, it's Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Goga Bitadze is out there with Paolo Banchero. And it's Suggs in at point guard. Now here's Wiggins. For 3, Robinson. No luck on that one. Excellent D there from Caldwell Pope. Wagner outside. Takes the 3. Knocks down the long J.
Wagner always a threat from downtown, and I love the efficiency and solid mechanics of his shooting stroke.
Here's Adebayo. Orlando grabs the miss. Banchero's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Robinson against Caldwell Pope. Suggs outside. Goes back up. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
That's the thing about Suggs, a footballer in high school. He gives you physicality in the backcourt.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score. I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Here's Bataze. The Heat making their last shot. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Now here's Wiggins. Adebayo from long range. He nails it. That's his 5th make in 11 tries.
Man, just an effective offensive talent. Adebayo plays so hard, and that's really what drives his game.
To the inside. And Banchero with a bucket on the assist by Wagner. Wagner's got his 4th assist with that last one. And so Hero will bring it up for the Heat, trailing by 19. From deep three-point land, Caldwell Pope pulls it in. Caldwell Pope's got his 5th rebound in this one. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Well, that's a combination of power and willpower. Suggs refusing to let the foul stop his shot.
And that one misses. One thing this team loves about Jalen Suggs, he is one tough guard, Clark.
Hey, he was the state football player of the year in high school. And you don't just forget about how to be tough when you've done what he's done on the gridiron. And it translates extremely well to the hardwood. I think he's one of the better on-ball defenders in the league right now.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
Suggs surveys the D. Pass to Wagner. We've got 1:48 left in the 4th. Rebound Miami. Robinson finds Adebayo. Back to Robinson. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Suggs. Orlando leading by 19.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Magic.
They looked to run anytime they could.
They set the tone with their pace. Their transition game was excellent.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Jalen Suggs.
He ran things with precision, great command of the offense, putting his teammates in all the right spots.
Now here's Adebayo. For 3, Robinson. Offensive board. Where? Can't cash it in from close range. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual. They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
It's good.
Nice form on that J from Bam. He's really worked on his shot.
Orlando dictating the flow. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Wagner with it. Five on the clock. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. There's 6 seconds left in the 4th quarter. So no problem for Orlando as they get the win. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
2K Sports. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. We've got Ball. Bruzelis out there with Vucevic. Then it's White, and it's Phillips, and at the 3, the small forward. And for the Heat, Andrew Wiggins is out there with Adebayo. Then it's Duncan Robinson. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Ware in at the center position. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. White, wide open, he fires. Off target from outside. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
Pass to Bruzelis. Shot from the wing. Phillips' shot is off. For Miami, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And that one is hammered home.
Get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. First quarter, just over a minute played.
For the Bulls, Zach Collins.
Hero against Ball. And Collins now top the key. The 3. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
Such a good facilitator. Ball has nice touch on that pass.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Shots good by Hero.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Smith on the wing. He's guarded by Adebayo. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Wiggins. Outside, Robinson. Richard, this place is absolutely buzzing with anticipation. Each team with their first game of the season here tonight.
The key now is making sure your season starts with a win. That first down is a catalyst to the start of your season. It helps you find a rhythm very early.
Smith, the pass to Collins. Hits the jump hook. Collins has got his second bucket tonight.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Outside, Hero. Pass to Adebayo. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Just playing so strong down low. Adebayo knows you got to be ready for the fight inside.
Ball from deep three-point territory. The long-distance 3 is buried.
Three-pointer.
For Miami, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Shots good by Hero. Hero's got 8.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalized in close.
Smith with a screen on Robinson. White dishes to Smith. Going inside. The shot by Bruzelis, no good. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. They lead by 4. And when you think about Andrew Wiggins, championship-level defender for sure.
He can get in a guy's shirt without fouling him. He has the lateral movement to keep ball handlers in front of him. Really tough to do, especially in isolation.
Miami leading by 4. Robinson kicks to Wiggins. 1:09 left in the first quarter.
I love it when Wiggins is aggressive on offense, especially when he's near the rim.
Out of bounds, Miami takes possession.
You have to look at the stats for Robinson. Last season's performance for him averaged about 13 points a game.
3 assists and 2 rebounds. And he's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Yeah, not playing outside himself, but finding lots of chances to do his thing and affect the game.
Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin, Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard and now arguably a top 25 player.
Deep 2 from Ball. Nails the wide open jump shot. Ball's got his second best.
He can pull up with the best of them. Ball's solid with his jumper.
30 seconds left to play here in the first. Robinson passes to Wiggins. Adebayo kicks to Wiggins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Ware, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And when Wiggins moves the rock, it's a huge plus for the offense.
Ball dishes to Smith. Here's Buzelis. From deep, Collins connects from three-point range. Collins has got 8.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Heat. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Miami.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
They've got Adebayo. Robinson is out there with Alec Burks. Then it's Wiggins, and it's Ware in at the 5 down low. So that's who Miami starts the second with.
Slicing his way to a shot. Wiggins can be so crafty inside.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck. The breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. Miami leading by 7. Stolen by Ball. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. The Heat shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Ware kicks to Wiggins. To the right side. Ware, good. Ware's got the lead up to 9 now for the Heat.
D was too focused on Wiggins scoring. Easy give to his teammate.
And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with the statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city, plus he's already got a street name after him.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Adebayo. Rebound by the Bulls.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And the dunk by Smith.
On offense, Ball is a catalyst. He knows how to move things around and get people quality shots.
Kicks it out to Wiggins. Baseline J on the way. Ware passes to Adebayo. Here he goes. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
Buzelis sets a screen for Smith. Kicks it out to Collins. Ball with a wide open look. Offline with his 3. The Heat leading by 6. Wiggins inside the line. Buzelis grabs the board. Bulls have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that really made their opposing teams earn their points a season ago. The Heat third.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
On offense, here are the Heat. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. And that'll be the middle game of their 5 and their longest homestand of the year.
Nice start for him beyond the arc. He's already hit 3 triples, and I'm pretty sure there's more to come.
And so it's Burks bringing it up now for the Miami Heat. It's a 3-point game. Adebayo against Smith. Adebayo with a screen for Robinson. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Smith left side. Pass to Buzelis. Outside, White. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Heat leading by 6. Ball, the pass to Collins. Back to Ball. Smith with a screen on Burks. Now, here's Ball. He's guarded closely. Comes up empty here. That puts him at 3 for 6.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Wiggins passes to Adebayo. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And it's an 8-point Heat lead.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
It's Collins, high post. Back to Ball. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. To the wing right side. Fires it up. And again, no good by Chicago.
Whatever rhythm he had last quarter, it has left his body. He is having a hard time finding runs.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Clock at 6. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
Mitchell with it. When they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. No good on the free throw.
Davion Mitchell.
And he sinks the second. Eight seconds left in the second quarter. And now we've got the intentional foul. The Heat have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
Now at the line, Jovic.
He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. 5 seconds left in the first half. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. That'll do it for the first half. Heat out front, up by 12. And now let's catch up with thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Hey, these guys are a bunch of artists, man. You know why? They live for the paint. Oh, that joke was...
And now time to... Thanks for joining us.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Bulls trail by 12. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group Billy Donovan has on the floor. Kevin Huerter is out there with Lonzo Ball. Then there's Dosunmu, and it's Smith, and it's Williams at the 3 spot.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. I think that's some big dough.
Is it ever? And remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Vucevic comes in for Dosunmu. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Bulls trail by 14. Over in the corner, Williams fires from deep, drains it from beyond the arc.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Jovic to the paint. Here's Love, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Love's got his first bucket of the night.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Vucevic finds Smith. Back to Vucevic. No good on the 3.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
And here's Love for 3. It's rebounded by Giddey. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Trailing by 13. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. No one near Herder as he lets it fly. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got his 3rd assist on the night. Rozier into the lane. Rebound by the Bulls. Into the 3rd we go. 2 minutes in now. Williams with the ball. And Jaquez picks him up defensively. The 3. Epic goes in, and the Miami lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Vucevic.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And looking now at some numbers for Herder. How he did last season. Last year, averaged 10 points per game. 3 rebounds and 2 assists. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or 2 every game.
And that's what you need from some guys on the team. Not everyone can be an all-star. You need glue guys to find that success too.
Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for the Bulls. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, we are seeing a new generation taking over the NBA. Commissioner Adam Silver says stars can be created much quicker these days. Sports is a meritocracy and talent gets rewarded. With a social media community in the billions for basketball and a global market for talent, new and different stars end up emerging. Kevin?
Which is always good for the game. Great to see. And David, a great report again from you. Thank you. Here's Jovic. Nails the baby hook. Jovic has got 5 now.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Giddey, no good.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Shots good by Hero.
And look at how confident Hero is from range. He'll take that shot whenever possible.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Love. Not going to go that time. Bulls trail by 10. From deep, Herder gets the 3-pointer to fall. Herder's got his 2nd bucket.
A guy who completely trusts his mechanics. Herder knocks it down.
Here's Hero. Plays it up and banks it in.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Herder setting the pick for Giddey. Pass to Vucevic. Outside Williams. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
They found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
Here's Rozier. Kicks it out to Hero. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. He's got 16. Bulls trail by 10. Here's Herter. He's got 6. Williams finds Herter. Hero against Giddey. Back to Herter. Over in the corner, Williams. 5 on the clock. Herter against Hero. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. The Heat leading by 10.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how it plays out.
And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That's foul number 2 for him. Outside, Hero. With 2 seconds left, he lays it in. And it's a 12-point Heat lead.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players...
Tyler Hero has been leading the charge for the Miami Heat. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Alec Burks is out there with Robinson. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Ware in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Miami. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. It's a 16-point game. Launches a 3. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Robinson kicks to Wiggins. Back to Robinson. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Adebayo. Here's Ware. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board. And how do you guard this? It's hard to stop the turnaround J when it's done like that.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Bulls trail by 16. Here's Ball driving to the basket. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I love seeing Ball be aggressive on offense. Good at knowing when to take initiative.
Now here's Adebayo. Defended by Horton Tucker.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Burks can't get it to go. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. The kick out to Ball. In the corner, Collins with it. Pass to Horton Tucker. 4 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Fades back. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
From about the extent of Adebayo's range, just far enough to keep the D honest.
Now Ball. Here's Buzelis. Can't cash in from close range. Here's Wiggins. Burks dishes to Wiggins. Outside for Robinson. And here's Adebayo outside. Here's Wiggins. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Smart use of the fake. Andrew Wiggins, high IQ basketball from the Canadian.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Heat.
I like how they've been attacking the lane. It's been beautiful. All game long, they've been successful penetrating and getting offensive production.
And on top of that, they've really been dialed in from deep, just dropping triple after triple.
If you give a shooter of his skill an opening like this, he's going to take it every time.
Robinson misses. Bulls trail by 16. Collins, that's a two-pointer. Rebound by the Heat. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Miami.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Tyler Hero.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
Horton Tucker's shot is off.
They say it's a make-or-miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
Robinson kicks to Adebayo. Over Collins. Again, Adebayo missing. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. The offensive rebound. Outside Collins. Pass the ball. Ball, a screen on Robinson. Just 5 on the clock. And then Buzelis with the dunk. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that wasn't. All right, David, thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for our reporter, David Aldridge, and our analyst, Richard.
festive atmosphere. Inside the bill. Now we have a moment to look at how the blocks have been stacking up over the past several months for Goga Bitadze.
We're just not seeing the same tenacity from him on the defensive end lately. He hasn't been blocking as many shots over the last few months, and I think it's made him a little less intimidating under the hoop.
And now the opening lineup for Chicago. Patrick Williams out there with Buzelis. Then it's Ball. Then there's Zach Collins. And it's White in at the 2-guard. And for the Magic, on the wings, it's Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Goga Bitadze is out there with Paolo Banchero. And it's Suggs in at the point. Coach, you look at someone like Jalen Suggs. Man, has he improved his shot.
Yeah, Brian, I think you've always loved the effort that he brings at the defensive end of the floor. But now he's a much more efficient shooter, much more decisive, and really understands his role.
Now the Magic with it. Suggs surveys the D. And Carroll with a screen on Ball.
Well, look, you can't sleep on Suggs' athleticism because the second you do, he explodes to the rim.
Pass to Buzelis. Back to Ball. The kick out to White. Back to Ball. 5 to shoot. The Bulls need to get off a shot. The shot by Buzelis no good. Here's Orlando. The 3 from Suggs. Collins with the rebound.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be given.
3-pointer. Buzelis hits a 3-pointer.
And he doesn't waste any time at all. Buzelis got the ball and just attacked right away.
Ball against Suggs. Bitadze down low. Collins there. They grab their own miss. Banchero outside. Spins. Clock at 4. Goes up again. Chicago with a rebound. Their last meeting was in Orlando, where they were unable to fight off the Magic.
And in their last game against this club, turnovers really were a problem for them.
Yeah, taking care of the ball has to be their #1 priority. But they also have to stay aggressive. You have to strike a good balance.
Orlando again missing. The Bulls have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Stan, it's hard to believe, but the Bulls have not won a playoff series since 2015.
Well, look, Brian, it's hard to win in this league. And when you're rebuilding, trying to find the mix that'll get you over the top is a difficult chore.
Long way from those Michael Jordan glory days. And Caldwell Pope gets it to go.
Well, when you watch everything Caldwell Pope does, it's possible he's still a little underrated.
Ball passes to Williams. Back to Ball. To the paint. White on the wing. 3-pointer off the mark. Orlando has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Here's Wagner. Banked it in off the glass. And that makes it a tie ball game.
That's a tough basket. That speaks to how determined Wagner is close to the rim.
The 3 from Ball. It's rebounded by Wagner. The Magic have gone 3 of 8 so far. Banchero outside. The floater. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. And Ball will bring it up here for Chicago. Collins a screen. Out left to the wing. The 3 is up. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Yeah, that's a great find by White. He's such a clever and deceptive combo guard.
Wagner outside, tipped away, stolen by Collins. There's Ball with a three, and again, it's Chicago with a three.
Oh, it's just raining threes for them early.
Suggs outside. Pass to Banchero. I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponent, and they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
At the line for two, Paolo Banchero. The play will be reviewed under NBA rules. 2 minutes are allowed to review
every
the
game.
play.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
That free throw misses. How about Paolo Banchero, coach? What a special talent. The first overall pick back in 2022, and then the Rookie of the Year.
Well, Brian, he's not just a scorer. He's a 6'10" playmaker, and getting that out of someone who plays on the front line and can also play as a small ball 5, Banchero's versatility makes him very valuable.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Suggs with the bucket. Suggs has got 5.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Ball against Suggs. Williams on the wing. Back to Ball. And so the first quarter is in the books. Chicago ahead, up by 6. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. We've got Patrick Williams, Kobe White out there with Ball. Then it's Buzelis, and it's Collins in at the center position, locking down the middle. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, this young Magic roster has chemistry. Coach Jamal Mosley said they're so tight together. It's just organic. They're happy in creating these relationships over time, and it's because they're all just good kids that like being around each other. Guys, that's what you want.
Yeah, no question. Something to build on, Allie. Thank you. Orlando with the ball. Chicago making their last shot. 4 on the clock. Turnaround Jay. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Chicago leading by 5. Williams passes to Collins. He drops it from range. 6 points for him. What's not to love about opening day, Grant? Every team with an equal chance to do something special.
Oh, B.A., that's the way these teams look at it. Regardless of your previous season win, you have a chance to do something special, something great. Time to start fresh and build on that optimism.
Back to White. Collins outside. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Caldwell Pope against Williams. Back to Suggs. There's the 3. He buries it from 3. Suggs has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And you know, Suggs seems to be shooting it with more confidence now, especially from deep.
Williams passes to Ball. Back to Williams. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Magic trail by 5. To the middle. Here's Batase, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Well, you love the find by Wagner at 6'10", a good passer and has a great view of the floor.
White, good.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Wagner, the pass to Batadze. He can't get it to go. Excellent D there from Collins. Williams on the wing. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Can't get it to fall. Now Banchero. No points so far. Boom! Banchero!
And this is why you must push Banchero out of the paint, or else he'll slam it all over you.
Collins, no good. Orlando trailing here after undergoing 3 ankle surgeries in 10 months in 2020 and 2021. Coach Zach Collins has bounced back amazingly.
He really has, Brian. And the injuries have really been the only problem for Zach Collins. He's got size, skill, and toughness. This guy is a very effective player when he's healthy.
His story is inspirational.
It is indeed. Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
Oh, they get a hand on it.
Love the hustle right there. He earned that rebound.
Here's Wagner. Huzelis grabs the board. Huzelis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Ball passes to White. From downtown. And Ball with the basket. The assist by White. Ball's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances. Really using his head.
Here's Banchero. Kicks it out to Wagner. Suggs outside. The Magic need to put one up here. Banchero no good.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
White looking it over. Pass to Ball. Back to White. And it falls all over the rim and in. And it's an 8-point Chicago lead.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
The 3 from Banchero. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so that brings the first half to a close. Chicago ahead. They lead by 8. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And guys, I want to talk for a sec about the talent level in this league. In fact, I'd say it's never been better.
You sure?
And returning our attention to this game, an impressive first half for the Bulls.
They're getting good looks from Rain.
Thanks for tuning in.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Boy, it's been quite a game for Lonzo Ball.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Isaac in at the 4 with Carter Jr. playing the 5. Then it's Gary Harris. Then there's Anthony. And it's Black in at the 2. So that's who Jamal Mosley starts the second half with. Now here's Giddey. Here's Vucevic. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. And the Bulls lead by 10.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And that's a foul called on Kevin Huerter. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Black. Kicks it out to Isaac. 4 on the clock. And the dunk by Isaac.
And that was a big man play by Isaac, going in with intention and dunking it.
Outside Giddey. And he makes it on the layup. Giddey's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Chicago leading by 10. Vucevic, the pass to Smith. Outside Herter to the left wing. Here's Vucevic, and Vucevic slams it in.
Can't be too surprised by this. Vucevic got the room, and he went to work.
Such a skilled big. 6'10" Nikola Vucevic. He can beat you up in the post, or he can step back and hit a three-stand.
Yeah, Brian, and he's an excellent passer as well. Throughout his career, Vucevic's teams have been very good offensively, and his versatility is a big reason for that.
Now here's Giddey. Oh, stolen by Harris. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Well, defense, aware of Harris's scoring ability, played him too close that time.
And, Coach, it seems there's a move to cut out some of the cheap fouls in the game. This notion of, if you wouldn't call it on the playground, why do you call it in a game? You like to see where it's going?
Yeah, look, there's some times where I think we'd get a better game if the players do what they did in pickup games, Brian, and just called their own fouls. A lot of these cheap fouls would cease to exist. I think there's just got to be a better recognition from referees on what really impacts a play and what doesn't.
Now here's Isaac. Knocked away. Stolen by Giddey. Fast break. Here we go. Herter from long range. Drills it from deep. Herter's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Vucevic over to help. Anthony, the pass to Harris. Outside Carter. Pass to Anthony. Sweet little floater.
Well, Anthony knew the spot he wanted to get to off the pick and executed.
Outside Herter. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Herter's got 5.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Harris on the wing. The 3-ball. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Chicago leading by 11. The swim move for 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Anthony outside. And there are the Magic with another bucket. 1:02 left in the third. Giddey against Anthony. Giddey passes to Herter. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Giddey's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Carter, good.
Putting in work. Carter Jr. is a lunch pail guy who just goes about his business.
And Giddey has got the ball here for the Bulls. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one, and that's a 1-game homestand for the club.
Orlando foul. Black. First personal foul. Second team foul.
24 seconds left in the third quarter. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Carter. Magic trail by 12. Anthony, the pass to Harris. Up in time. Oh, and the release release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Chicago. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for the Bulls, getting the 4th quarter going. Jalen Smith is out there with Dosunmu. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. Then there's Kevin Huerter. And it's Giddey in at the 1.
Yeah, there's not much Banchero can't do in the pick-and-roll set. He's comfortable as the roller or with the ball in his hands.
And it's Ball off the drive. Here's Buzelis. Back to Collins. Shot clock at 5. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. All right, a chance to check out the Orlando Magic's upcoming schedule. On Sunday, they'll host the Toronto Raptors.
And you know, for that matchup with the Bulls, it's going to be game number 4 for them during the start of this NBA campaign. They'll want to get off to a hot start for the year.
Now here's Suggs. Banchero the screen. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Chicago.
Well, the defense hasn't done nearly a good enough job of getting back in transition, and they've taken advantage, racking up fast break points against them.
Well, another area they've been productive is off of turnovers, scoring many times after forcing the ball out of their opponent's hands. And that's a well-timed play with Buzelis ready to catch and finish.
Natase with a screen. Caldwell Pope finds Suggs. From the line. And it's Chicago with a board.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
The shot by Buzelis no good.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
Caldwell Pope. He's off on that one. Some solid defense from Williams. There's Ball with a 3. Orlando with the rebound. Banchero's got his 5th rebound in this one. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th now. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, some aggressive play from Banchero, putting the defender into a bad spot with that pump fake.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. To the left side wing. 3-pointer, Buzelis fires in the triple. And the Bulls lead by 11.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively. Oh, you gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Collins with a screen on Suggs. Collins outside from behind the arc. Rebounded by Suggs.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Wagner for 3. Ball with the rebound. Chicago leading by 11. And stolen by Banchero. Wagner outside. Collins comes with a double. Banchero passes to Wagner.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Just 5 on the clock. Buzelis grabs the board. Buzelis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. White with it. Caldwell Pope covering. Collins with a screen on Wagner. Back to Collins. Fires the 3. Counted from distance. Stan, you coached so many rookies over the years. What are some key things you like to see from a player coming into the league?
Well, look, you've got to have the guy, Brian, that's ready to compete at that level and has to bring that every night from there, it's just all about learning. There's going to be mistakes, but you want guys who can learn and improve at a consistent rate.
Is it true that defense is the fastest way into the coach's heart?
Well, it's certainly a way to gain confidence, that's for sure.
And the Magic pushing it up now. And Suggs the bucket on the assist by Wagner. Suggs has got 5 points now in the quarter. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup, make sure you get a good shot. Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Bulls.
Loved how much they moved the ball out there tonight.
Yeah, no one got left out. This was a real team effort.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And with this victory, they have an edge in the season series at 2-1, with one more game to follow against this team.
And propelling them to a solid win, it was a night of big plays for Lonzo Ball.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
And Carroll. It's hauled in by the Bulls. We've got 22 seconds left in the final quarter. Ball with it. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road,
Now we have a moment to look at how the blocks have been stacking up over the past several months for Goga Bitadze.
We're just not seeing that same fierceness out of him defensively these last few months. He's lost a little bit of that intimidation factor. He's not blocking as many shots, and he's not making the same impact on that end of the floor.
So here's Miami's starting group. They've got Wiggins. Alec Burks is out there with Terry Rozier. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Ware in at the 5 spot. And for the Magic, Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. And it's Bitadze in at the center position. One thing you can pretty much count on with the Heat, Brent Barry, they're gonna grind it out.
Yeah, this team has always been built around tenacity and toughness. Even with the big three, with LeBron, D-Wade, and Bosh, there was a bit of a metamorphosis with the way LeBron approached games. Kind of being hated on was something they embraced, and that culture demands that hustle accountability and will consistently be about their culture.
Here's Adebayo. Paolo Banchero making his last shot. Banchero against Adebayo. That one, no good. Great defense that time from Banchero. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, not a volume shooter, but the three-point percentages from KCP, they're solid.
Here's Adebayo. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Banchero passes to Bitadze. Misses the layup. For Miami, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Rebound by the Magic.
They'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Shoots the 3. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Wagner against Wiggins. To stop the run. Drives to the hoop. And Wiggins throws it down hard.
And how about the acrobatics from Andrew Wiggins? Way up that time.
Pass to Bitadze. Kicks it out to Banchero. It's stolen by Adebayo. Here's Ware, and he dumps it down.
And Wiggins is a capable passer, someone that wants to hit a guy in the right spot.
Wagner against Wiggins, and that one's good. Wagner. All right, Brent, a fresh season of NBA basketball. How excited are you?
Oh, man, Kevin, on a scale of 1 to 10, can I go 20? I mean, we've been waiting for these games to start for months. The offseason seems endless, and there's always drama about player movement, who's going where, and expectation, but nothing better than getting that ball thrown up. And let's see these guys go at it.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the Magic retired the first jersey number in their franchise's history, that of our esteemed colleague and Hall of Famer, Shaquille O'Neal. Orlando's #1 pick back in 1992, Shaq went on to lead them to their first NBA Finals appearance in 1995. The honor is well-deserved, Kevin.
Yep, he's our teammate, isn't he, David? We love him as a guy, and we love him as a player. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Raw speed helps us out there, keeping him ahead of the defense on the fast break.
A free throw drops for Suggs. And Greg, the way Orlando ended last season, that's really fueled their fire for this year.
Yeah, I mean, a tough loss to Cleveland in Game 7 of the opening round, but it's hard to win in this league without first incurring some battle scars.
Orlando leading by 5. Some room here for Caldwell Pope. Misses the wing jab.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
And Orlando has possession. Heat knocking down the tray. There's 47 seconds left here in the first quarter. Back to Suggs. 5 to shoot. Banchero against Adebayo. And he makes that one. Banchero's got 7 points in the game.
Oh, good to see that Banchero has options. If he can't penetrate, your game has to be multifaceted in the league.
Now, here's Adebayo. Banked in off the glass. 6 points for him.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Suggs against Burks. Wagner outside. Suggs, screen on Wiggins. There's Wagner with the three. And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Magic. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Orlando.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Adebayo is out there with Wiggins. Then there's Terry Rozier. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Ware in at the 5 down low. Wagner outside. The shot from the low post is good. Wagner's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Oh, good job executing inside. Wagner in total control down there.
That's tipped. Magic leading by 4. From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star Greg in 2024. Paolo Banchero.
And Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? Few players hit the ground running like Banchero has. Becoming an elite competitor, people fear almost instantly.
Here's Adebayo. Jalen Suggs making his last shot over Banchero. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
You hear the word versatility so much associated with Bam Adebayo and his game. And the mid-range is coming along as well.
Now, here's Wagner. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Pass to Suggs. Wagner kicks to Suggs. Top of the key. Wiggins with the rebound.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Suggs with the ball. Picked up by Rozier. Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
Get up, Jalen Suggs. This guy also a terrific football player in high school.
Burks the pass to Adebayo. Three-pointer. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And the foul on Alec Burks. That's his first foul. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. And that one is good from Suggs. And it's a 10-point Magic lead.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Wiggins to the middle. Here's Ware. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Ware's got his third basket of the night.
You love how eager Wiggins is to involve his teammates. That's a nice assist.
Wagner on the wing. Covered by Wiggins. For 3, Caldwell Pope. Does not score with that shot. It's his second miss against 2 made shots. Down low. Here's Ware. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Bam averaged 5 assists per game during that breakout campaign in 2020, and he's at it again.
And Wagner drives in, and it's blocked. Adebayo against Banchero. Adebayo kicks to Burks. Pass to Ware, and it's Adebayo in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Burks. Wiggins with it, now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Orlando leading by 6. And the foul on Alec Burks. That's foul number 2 for him.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
There's 42 seconds left to play here in the half. Pass to Suggs. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Suggs has got 11 points.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
And so Miami again turning it over. The Magic have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Wagner on the wing. He had 27 points last game. Now here's Adebayo. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. And so it's Orlando holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're shooting the ball. So thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And thank you for joining us as with 2 quarters.
You have to ask yourself, how much better can they play? Good decision making, they made shots. That's very impressive, man.
And now let's take a moment to check. And that concludes.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. We're seeing a tremendous game from Jalen Suggs.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
A post pairing, Isaac and Carter Jr. Black is out there with Cole Anthony. And it's Harris in at the 3 slot. That's who's out there for Orlando. Anthony dishes to Harris. With the drive, good on the bucket. Harris has got his first 2 points of the night. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
Robinson for 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. Harris looking it over. Carter sets the pick for Harris. There's the lob to Carter. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
I like how aware Gary Harris is right there. Solid at firing passes to his teammates off the pick and roll. Good heads up there.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Isaac passes to Carter. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Love.
That's just a strong take by Wendell Carter Jr. playing with some fire tonight.
And Brent, if the super team era is indeed coming to a close, the Miami Heat were one of the most successful examples.
Yeah, Kevin, you're obviously referring to the Heatles with LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh. I think there are some fans out there that go back to when it was that they had that press conference and were throwing up 6, 7, 8. And so 2 titles, yes, of course, amazing. chances to win championships, amazing. Could there have been more? Possibly.
Harris kicks to Isaac. Outside Anthony. Back to Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
Yeah, Isaac, he just makes dunking look easy. He has an incredible reach and quickly gets up off the floor to throw that one down.
Kicks it out to Love. Back to Hero. Heat moving the ball around from outside the arc. And that's good. Kevin Love for 3. Love's got 6.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
Here's Anthony. Scoreless thus far.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read. Calls his own number and then sends it home.
And Robinson wide open. He shoots. And the Heat, another 3.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
There's Hero with a 3. Offensive rebound. Jaquez finds Hero. Outside Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Jovic. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Isaac. Magic leading by 7. It's Black in the corner and stolen by Love. Jaquez with the ball. Isaac picks him up. Got a piece of it. And here is Hero. There's the triple. The shot, no good. Orlando, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Carter, the pass to Isaac. The Magic again can't hit. The Heat trail by 7. Outside Robinson. And it's off from three-point range. Orlando's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. A nice shot by Black. Black's got his first 3 points of the game.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Love with the screen on Anthony. Drills the three-pointer.
And Hero early on in his career finds himself in these big-time moments.
Hero against Anthony. Carter with the screen on Hero. And slam dunk by Anthony.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Isaac passes the Carter. Out to Anthony. Fires the 3. That shot off. Hero from deep three-point territory. And so it's the Orlando Magic ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a... And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth. They've got Adebayo. Alec Burks is out there with Terry Rozier. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Ware in at the center, locking down the middle. Here's Adebayo. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. Banchero's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Now Caldwell Pope. Over to the left wing. Suggs kicks to Caldwell Pope. Tries it from the top of the key. Wiggins with some nice D. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Miami Heat. 9-point game. Adebayo with a screen for Wiggins. Right wing. Suggs with the steal. Now Suggs pushing it up. No one to stop him. And it's Banchero missing. The Heat shooting about 42% so far. Left side, Rozier. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Adebayo's got 3 assists tonight.
And this is why Rozier's out there. He knows he has the trust of his teammates to take that shot.
Suggs passes to Banchero. Caldwell Pope outside. Just 5 to shoot. For 3. Rebound by the Heat.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Adebayo with a screen on Suggs. Adebayo kicks to Burks. And stolen by Wagner. To the inside. Itaze, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Pass to Suggs. Drops in the layup for 2.
Oh, strong move by Suggs inside, not allowing the contact to hold him back.
And here's Adebayo outside. The rebound by Bataze.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
The Heat trail by 8. Burks dishes to Ware. Burks the pass to Ware. Back to Burks. Wiggins against Banchero. Adebayo the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Caldwell Pope. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist by Wiggins. And that's now 10 points for Bam Adebayo. Over in the corner, Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
What a strong finish from Banchero. These guys love when he throws it down.
Ware kicks to Burks. Good ball movement here by Miami. No good on the shot.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot off.
Suggs passes to Wagner. Fires the 3. They get it back. Pass to Suggs. Now Banchero. Caldwell Pope outside. Second shot opportunity, and that's 2 points on the layup. And it's a 10-point Magic lead.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
First team foul.
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Banchero with the ball. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the fourth. 6 to shoot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Miami ball.
Nine seconds left to play in the final quarter. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean